Sit on my pants. Luckily none of them are open. Alright. So as part of my coping skills, one of the other things I like to do is to paint. So what I usually do is I outline what I want to paint. Sometimes it's a painting of a drawing I did or whatever. So I outline it in Sharpie. So when I go to paint, I have an idea. So this is one I did of Maine, and I did the green portion. I outlined it with a Sharpie. And then I just take the colors I want and, do it that way. So. And I use this cheap Matinee acrylic paint you can get from Walmart. It's like 50 cents. I tend to do a couple of them at a time, so I have a couple outlined so that I can use the least amount of paint as possible. Sometimes I'll take the black just so if it's something I want to see the outline, it's still an outline. What I'm doing right now, I particularly didn't want an outline with. I wanted it to look like it kind of runs together. And since I don't have a good coffee table I can put over me, this is just the easiest way of doing it really without making any huge mistakes. So this is obviously going in part of my coping skills series, which is basically just me utilizing coping skills. If you haven't noticed, I like to change them a lot. It keeps my mind and body entertained. thing I'm painting right now actually was a picture I saw online, and I wondered what it would look like painted and how good I could do it. Um, so far, it's coming out pretty good. Interesting, to say the least. So this is what it looks like. I know there's a thing behind me. I forgot to shut the door, so there's a little bit of glare, but hopefully you saw. And then this one that I showed earlier, I'm just going to color in the heart. I'm going to make it blue. Ta-da! Well, I still got just the blue out. I'm on the color of the ocean for this one. That way I don't have to waste the paint. I then usually let them dry and then do a second coat, depending on, how I want to do it. With all this COVID-19 stuff going on, I've been doing a lot of hobbies and stuff lately. Thought about selling them, especially the things like my candles, the scarves I've made, the hats. As far as looming goes, I've had to stop though because my straight loom, which I used to make this thing behind me, actually broke in half. I was gonna make a blanket with that, and so like make a couple strips about that length, and then sew them together. I, however, did not get a chance. But I still have all of some flower pots, some scarves. I can turn this into a scarf too. Some hats, candles. Got some jewelry stuff at some point I might make. I do. But anyway, so that's kind of it on how I do paints. Like this one is completely done. This is all I'm gonna do to it. Because I think it looks pretty good that way. And then this is all I'm doing to the main one. I have another main one here that I actually put into a frame. I might do that. It's kind of costly. And of course, I do have this to make straps for water bottle holders, which I gotta get on doing. Um, for now, I think I'm just gonna finish this ocean. And let that dry so I don't have to worry about getting blue all over myself while I'm trying to work on the trees in Maine. And it's supposed to be, I think, a puffin that's over by Eastport. Um, Plan on doing some lighthouses ones too and stuff like that if I get more paint and ideas, because I think those are, when I can think of a few people I would actually know that like lighthouses. So a little bit more green because I'm gonna do, well, actually, I'll do the trees now. And what else? Maybe a little brown. What's black? Brown. Ooh, maybe I'll make that woman brown. That'd be interesting. Make it a little different than the. Yeah. Interesting. And then in Maine, I'm going to do brown for the rocks here that are on the bottom of this painting. I might outline them with black once it dries, just so that I can show that they are indeed rocks, and not just like mud or something. I'm also going to use the brown for the bottom of the trees. Kind of make me look like Christmas trees, but that's okay. For this one, I haven't decided what color I really wanted to do. Like the whole state, I might leave it white. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna let those dry now a little bit.